Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another Stormworks video. Today we're continuing on with the submarine, as you guys can see right here. It actually needs a name. We don't have a name for it just yet. Somebody wanted me to put 08 on the side, and I'm probably going to put 08 somewhere right here. We'll put 08. We're also going to make it look a little bit more like a shark. Somebody said there was too much red, and I kind of agree with you. I'm going to get rid of all the red around the top, conning tower and stuff like that. And I'm probably going to sort out this little area right here because it looks a little bit bad. I also might actually work on flattening out these little areas like this bit, because it's, I don't know, it's a flat block right there and it seems weird. The other thing as well is we might actually be able to sort out our exhaust problems by pumping the exhaust into our submarine, which in real life would kill you, but in game, maybe not. Okay, so first things first, let's see if we can actually get it just literally pumping into where we've got it. Okay, so we'll just delete this. There we go, good. Go ahead and delete the side pieces and the top piece as well, because we don't need those anymore. And we'll fill in all the blocks, all the areas. Alright, go ahead and fill this bit in as well. Good. Alright, awesome. We do kind of need to do it on both sides, so make sure we are actually... There we go. There we go, we're doing it on both sides now. Good. Alright, cool. Go ahead and put that in there. Turn it around. Delete that, and delete these. Bam, bam, bam. No, not that one. This one. There we go. Ah! No. This. There we go. Put that in there. Beautiful. Go ahead and delete this, and this, and this. There we go. That's deleted on both sides. And then all we need to do is get an exhaust. So one of these. I mean, we could use fluid things, but exhausts look kind of cool, so we'll just do that. And then we'll see if it works. Now, if this does actually work, that is awesome. If it doesn't work, I kind of feel like it's not going to work, purely because it seems too easy to do that. But it might work, I don't know. If it doesn't work, we can actually pump it into tanks, separate tanks, and then it'll be completely fine. Whether we'll actually be able to do that or not, though, I'm not sure. Also, I should say, in the previous video, I asked if you guys wanted me to, Wait, is that working? Hold on, what's going on there? It sounds like it's really struggling. Hold on, let's go see. Let's go see. The exhaust might be a problem. Yeah, see, it's having issues. It doesn't know what it's doing. Look at it. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So we're gonna pump it into tanks anyway. Anyway, right, so in the previous video I asked you guys if we should do a diesel electric. A lot of you guys said yes, and also a lot of you guys said no. And you know what? I'm gonna stick with what we got right now. Because we got it. Also, a lot of people said put a camera on this thing, and I will. Let's just go ahead and put a camera, I don't know, that's just on the top of it. Just on the top of it to make sure that we've got air still and stuff. I'm sure that's fine. There we go, we'll put that right there. Make it look a little bit prettier. Good, that's good. Also, somebody said for the left camera. But no, for the left camera? For the right camera. What's connected to this? This one's the issue, right? No, it should be fine. They're all fine. It doesn't make sense. That one's aiming upwards. That one's aiming upwards. That's normal. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. A lot of people are saying one of the monitors is wrong. I don't know. If you can explain that to me, that'd be great. Right, okay. So as for this thing right here, we're going to go ahead and delete these, this and this on both sides. We're then going to go ahead and build like this big old tank. Okay, so it's going to be from there. We're going to bring it this way. It's going to go all the way out there. And it's going to go all the way across. Okay? Like this. Do it to the other side. Beautiful. We're going to go ahead and fill them up there as well. And then, I guess underneath, we go ahead and do like the same thing. The same thing. All the way down to here. There we go. That's good. Alright, that's on both sides. And then do it here as well. And then once that's done, we literally just pump it into there. I think? Question mark? I think that's what we need to do. I was going to pump them both into like the same bit, but if we go ahead and we delete that and we put them in like straight into there instead, it'll probably work out a little bit better, because then we don't have 4 exhaust pipes going into one, if that makes sense. I think it makes sense. Alright, cool. Go ahead and do that. There we go. Good. Go ahead and turn this around. Fire it that way. And then we need a bunch of these dudes. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, and bam? Question mark? Final one. There we go, we did it, we did it, we got it on. And then all we need to do is put a fluid thing in here. Fluid. One of these, there we go. And that should allow us to just pump our exhaust into here, I think. Alright, let's try this out. Okay, what happens? Go ahead and do this. And throttle up. And... It's not going, is it? It's not even starting. Alright, I need to go see. I need to go see what the problem is. It's probably a problem with the exhaust again, let's be honest. Here we go. Let's go through here. Air. What? Air is a problem? What have I done to the air? Have I broken the air? Hold on, let's have a quick look at the outside. No? Have I broken the air? Where's the air? The air goes in here. Oh, I didn't press the buttons. Yeah, my bad. Okay, there isn't actually a problem. There is no problem. Press 3 and 4. There we go, it's starting up. However, it is like gargling again. It's not going well. Let's go down here and have a look. See what they're doing. So that should be filling with exhaust fumes. And the exhaust is definitely a problem. Aha. Okay. Right. I feel like we need to use the actual tanks then instead. I don't think we can use like a big old tank like this. So go ahead and delete this. Alright. And then we'll start again. We go ahead and delete all of this. All the way back to here. Question mark. Yeah. And then all of this as well. And put one of these pieces back in. Good. Go ahead and delete all of this. Nice. Delete all of this as well. And this and this. And all of this as well. Bam. There we go. Good. Then what we're going to do is we're going to use T-pieces. Okay. So if we grab a T-piece from, let's say, here. And we put it on there. Good. And then we get a tank. Like this one. Here we go. A large tank. And we just shove it on there. Is that in the right place? It's definitely not in the right place. Okay. Right, it's going to be interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, so put that there instead. Turn it around, flip it over. And it's not got enough room. Okay, roger that. Go ahead and continue backwards like 3 more. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. Then we need a T-piece again. So grab one of these and put it on there. Alright, here we go. This is where things get interesting. So if we shove this here, we get a big tank and we put it on there. We flip this over. Bam! There we go. It goes straight into there. Now, if we empty this of anything, there we go. Empty and empty. That's good. That's good. And then we go ahead and we continue it backwards. And then we go into another one. This is going to be like our whole safety measure for the exhaust. Whether it'll actually work or not, I don't know. I actually have no idea. But it's worth a test, isn't it? It's worth a test. There we go. Flip it over. Put it there. Good. Alright, delete this. We actually need an angled piece instead. So we go ahead and shove one of those on there. We empty all these tanks out. Here we go. Empty. And empty. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then we spawn it in. And then hope for the best. Also, what we could do, eventually, is if these tanks fill up, we can swap them with this. And then once we swapped it with the air, we can empty the tanks while we're deep underwater. And then change back to the air, and then continue going with empty tanks. It's not a bad idea. I do need to plan that a little bit, though. Alright, let's try this. Come on. Here we go. Sit in the seat. Go ahead and turn it on. 3, 4. Throttle up. Okay. And we're running. It is actually running perfectly fine. Alright, throw this out a little bit. Go ahead and change it to daytime. Okay, stop that from going out. Go down. We're diving. Okay, so before we couldn't really get that far underneath the water before it stopped. Now, because we're pumping the exhaust into ourselves, I'm sure it'll be fine. Maybe. As long as our, like, we need a lot of room in these tanks. So I might have to end up making loads and loads of these big tanks. But at the same time, I feel like that's okay if we get to travel underwater for a while. I'm sure it's fine. I don't know actually how much these big tanks hold. Alright, I'm opening up my, wait. I don't even see them. Oh, there they are. Look at that. There's our little doors. Oh, that's cool. That's so cool. We need to get out into the ocean. I can't find the open ocean. Okay, this looks good. This looks good. Let's go ahead and start diving now. Here we go. I've opened up the doors. Hopefully they start filling up. Also, whoever said that I should figure out how much water goes into these when they're full, good point. That is a good point. Here we go. Here's some deep water. Deep water. We're going down. We are submerging. Yes, keep submerging. It's a good idea. It's given up. Why is it giving up? What's the problem? Is it the exhaust again? Please don't say it's the exhaust. I'm gonna cry if it says it is. Oh, what? Are they full? Literally, the tanks get full as soon as I got here? That is unbelievable if they did. Okay, we need some sort of dials to see if they're full or not. We also need a way of emptying them anyway, so if we go ahead and we sort of join these together, so we delete these, we go ahead and we grab one of these instead, and we put that on there like this. There we go, good. We'll then point them to each other in the middle. Bam! There we go, good. And then we'll put like this. Alright, good. And then I guess we'll just take it up to the surface, right? So we'll go like straight up from here, I think. I don't know. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. That seems like a great plan right there. Whee! Alright, hold on. Is it working? Yeah, it's working. Bam! There we go. Good. Delete this. And, oh. Oh! Wow. Okay, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's go down instead. Yeah, let's just go out the side. Okay, delete this. Go ahead and grab one of these pieces. Put it on there, sideways. And we'll go out the side instead. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That is fine by me, because the side is literally just here. Okay, and we can empty them if we need to. Fluid. Roger Dodger. Here we go. Grab that, put it on there. Beautiful. Okay, so if we want to empty it, we just empty it. Yeah, that seems fine. But we probably do want like a valve in here that we can turn on and off. So that we can open it and close it whenever we need to. Okay, good. We'll go ahead and shove that right there. Turn it around, put it right there. Beautiful. Also, in the middle, we're going to have a bunch of dials. Here we go. One there, one there, and one there. And they're all going to logicify to each one of these. And then we can actually see if it's full or not. Okay, so we're running now. And there should be no exhaust coming out of where the exhaust pipe is. If I go ahead and press 6, though, it should let exhaust out. Maybe, possibly, probably. It should. But I don't think it is. I feel like we need a pump after the tanks. Alright, that makes sense though. Let's go downstairs and we'll have a quick look, see if they're actually filling up. And then we'll see if the pump is actually doing anything. Or the valve is doing anything. Yeah, see, they fill up relatively quickly. Yeah. I don't think the valve does anything unless there's a pump on top of it actually firing out the exhaust. Okay, interesting. Oh, I didn't actually put a valve in. Alright, let's try that before we use the pumps. I don't know what I just said there in the previous one, but I don't know whether I put electricity to the valve. That's what I meant to say. I think I just said I didn't put a valve in, but there is definitely a valve there. Okay, do that again. Go ahead and give it some electricity from, I don't know, there, sure. And then we'll see if it works this time. Are you ready? 3 and 4, here we go. We're going. All right, press 6, and hopefully it'll start firing some out the side. I don't know. Maybe. Okay. I think it's 6 at least. That's fine. All right, go downstairs and we'll see if they're filling up. If they are filling up, then then we probably do need pumps. Okay, they are definitely filling up. Definitely filling up. Alrighty, there we go. I've put some pumps in, and that is actually firing it straight out the side, which is good. While we're on the surface, that is completely fine. Let's go ahead and turn the monitors on so we can still see the monitors. We can sort of see inside a little bit. I might raise them up a tiny bit so they look a little bit better, but I don't know. Let's go downstairs real quick, and we'll have a little look back here. And we'll see if they're actually spinning. They should all be empty, which indeed they are. Interesting. We might actually be able to get out into deep ocean and go down now. Alright, we really need to see this. I want to see it working, at least before we end this video. I want to see it working. Okay, I think this is deep enough to test it. Let's go ahead and go downstairs. Not downstairs. Let's just go down. Here we go. We're going down. Open up the doors. We start flooding, and we are diving. Here we go. We're in dive mode. Yes. All right. Go ahead and release this a little bit so that it actually starts to float. That'd be good. There we go. It is floating. Beautiful. Go ahead and turn that off. And whammo. There it is floating. We do have a camera on there now, but it's not actually hooked up to any monitors. So that's interesting. But it should still be fine. There we go. We just tug that behind us. Like so. And off we go. Yeah. Alright. Okay, let's let it out a little bit more. Keep letting it out, because otherwise we're going to have a few problems. We are totally diving, though. Just so everybody is knowing and noticing. We're diving down. We're still just driving this thing. Oh, yes! Okay, right, that's probably out enough. I'm at the bottom of the sea. I'm at the seabed. All the way at the seabed. Okay, I'm trying to pull up now. Here we go. We're like scooting across the sea floor. We haven't touched the floor yet. And we're just scooting along. Oh, we've hit like a big mountain. Okay, there's like an underwater mountain here. But it is working. Okay, if we go ahead and we close them. What's my button to pump out? Is it 2? I think it's 2. Okay, let's have a little look at this. Yeah, it's slowly pumping out. Okay, interesting. We need a clutch as well so that we can just stop if we get into a situation like this. Yeah. Okay, right. Well, if I sit here for another, like, 10 hours, then we should be able to... What happens if I pumped air into this instead? Would pumping air in allow the ballast to go out quicker? I don't know. I mean, that seems to make sense in my head, but I don't know about you guys. Does that seem like a good idea? If I open this door as well, it's fine. And then we close it. We need some pumps in here so we can have it as an actual airlock. Then we open that, and then we can get outside. We also need equipment, like a big equipment room somewhere. That'll probably go downstairs. I'm actually really, really happy with the way this is going. We are a bit stuck at the minute because reasons. Also, our air is all the way back there. Interestingly enough. Okay, can we go up? Can we actually? I don't think we can go up. I think we are pretty stuck now. I think we are pretty stuck. Okay, is it still working? I don't think our engines are still on. Hold on, let's go back to the engines. Oh, the tanks will be full. The actual exhaust tanks will be full now. Because, what the heck? There we go, because all of these tanks are full. The engines will have stopped working because they can't pump the exhaust into the tanks anymore. We need lots of tanks. We need a hell of a lot of tanks if we want to go underwater for a while. Unless we do my other technique where we'd sort of attach everything to this, which is the winch, and then have a valve here so that the air can go into the winch sometimes, and then have a valve on this side so that sometimes the exhaust can go through the winch, and then we can continuously push the exhaust out while also getting air like intermittently, so afterwards. Yeah, you know what? That is not a bad idea. That is not a bad plan. Okay, awesome. Well, I'm really happy with the way this is going so far. Our submarine is actually working as a submarine. It's just not working for very long. That's all. Yeah, okay, right. Well, I'm happy with this. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.